Hey, look. I'm under cover fire. Welcome back to Spyro Reignited. Year of the Dragon Reignited. We saved our friend, so let's go visit her.
It's her Alp. Ooh, she must be pretty loaded if she has an entire mountain to herself.
Owns an entire Alp to herself, and lets other lowly creatures live there with her.
I was fucking there when this mountain was made. I bought it!
I helped make it. That's why it's mine.
I could make you your own mountain if you want, but you have to praise me first. You give me tribute.
Praise me.
Done to my home while I was locked up.
Cool. Let's play as Sheila. So everybody has their own controls. This is where the innovation comes in for Year of the Dragon. Everybody plays differently, and sorry, Toys for Bob, you kinda made Sheila slower. So she has a double jump. If you press X or B, it's a kick attack. And she has one other move that, for some reason, I couldn't get to work there. But don't worry, it's still there. It's very handy for a kangaroo. I do like the little double jump, though. That does help.
Mine in Donkey Kong Country too. The snake especially.
I do like that the Rhinox just, like, bounce off of NPCs sometimes.
Why is there a fucking dragonfly following me?
You can get up really steep cliffs like this.
Oh, she's got a little backpack. I didn't see that first time. There we go. This. It made sense how to do it in the old games, but here...
Sparks, please.
Alright, so as soon as you reach the ground, hit the button again.
Ah!
You do a double jump, or a giant jump. The problem I have is judging distance. Because we are in this newfangled 3D realm, I cannot see exactly when I'm on the floor and have touched the floor to do that big jump, so I end up double jumping instead. So chances are you're going to be seeing a lot of me try to do the big jump and accidentally do the little secondary hop. So apologies in advance.
We're doing this live. Could have been able to help you with that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. By the way, we found the best Kurosawa sister. I'm just kidding. Daya's better.
I was gonna say we found Ruby, but maybe she'll be better if we polish her. Hey, fuck you too, Sheila!
These billy goats are mean.
I don't care if you're a kangaroo, I'll beat you like any other bitch. Wow!
I like that little detail. The mooses have hats. Couldn't quite get it on their head and accidentally stuck it on the antlers.
Frank. Don't mess him up. He's a good guy.
See, look at that. There we go. Just try my best. Just try my best.
What's the matter, Sheila? I can't jump. Pretty sad for a fucking kangaroo.
Oh god, if these guys were like living shit posters, it'd be so great. Just trolling the kangaroo in her own home turf. That would be so funny.
Yet Spyro can't breathe fire, and they're like, "Oh, it's okay, Spyro. You do it when you're ready." You're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god, they are the actual internet. They back down when there is an actual threat.
That's why she got her own Alp.
Ah, okay. So when, you know, she started kicking and they're like, oh, shoot, kangaroos kick. And they fight and they box and stuff like that. They're like, oh, no.
Don't forget who the fucking landlord is.
I think you went into a different dialect there for a second.
That's her tough accent.
Oh. Is that like Scottish? Is it like that?
Where do you think the red hair came from?
Aha!
Hey Sheila, let's play a joke. Takes this egg and smashes.
She's got a bit of satyr in her, you know?
I need to get him back for
Part satyr, part kangaroo. Oh, good. A recreation of XJ9.
Oh, thank God this one's smart. Well, a little silly, but, you know.
That's alright. They brought back the chicken dance.
Maybe this one can grow up to be a smart one.
A lot of these dragons will reuse animations. there are a few specific dragons that get their own special animations. I'll be sure to point those out.
I gotta wonder.
Come on.
Do the dragons... Are the dragons like the Spartans? They find a baby that is not up to their standards, they cast it off a cliff?
Now, where did you get that?
I'm thinking that half of these eggs are going to be chucked off a cliff at some point.
Well, no, they're bringing in the new era. Gotta save the baby dragons. In fact, some of them got stolen from Spyro 1.
Oh.
So we saved those, and then there were a lot more, and I think it was kind of like a... If I had to guess, it was a bit of a hatching ceremony. Like, they were just waiting for them to hatch. It could have happened any day, and now that Spyro's finding them, they're actually hatching.
But who lays the eggs?
Don't ask me difficult questions. I don't know. I don't know the anatomy of a dragon. Like, I knew you were going to ask this, and I didn't come prepared, so I apologize.
So Spyro asks one of them, it's like,
Where do babies come from?
and then he goes, Spyro, my boy, I'll show you. Then he bends back his wrists, and then he rolls his eyes at the back of his head, then he squats down, and then he just pulls his thumb off, and then an egg just squeezes out, and then he puts his thumb back on.
Jesus.
Sorry I asked.
I need to go ask my nan for a bedtime story. It's too scary now.
Yeah, that one was normal. That looked like a normal one.
And I'm actually seeing with the egg creation process, there's a sickly noise that comes from every dragon's mouth, so it's like... There we go, a new baby dragon.
Hang on, things get a little toasty around here. Whew. Don't be doing that stuff unless you're gonna warn me.
Okay, we're done.
Hang on, see me when this is over.
This is like dragon dirty talk or something like that. Because I don't want to think about that either.
So you don't speak Dova, so what you're saying is really, really hot right now.
Well, I was just So I was actually thinking maybe I shouldn't be making those noises, otherwise Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be knocking on my door any minute.
Interesting. Interesting. Do you fancy me?
I liked you as Sherlock, Mr. Cumberbatch. Thanks. You're a pretty good Doctor Strange, and you had a lot of fun playing Smaug. Thanks for coming to my house in the middle of the summer. It's hot.
Just like Smaug's fire.
Cool. We have now done a buddy level.
I am fire. I am death. Roar!
One day, young one. One day. It's time for the Sunny Villa. An actual level.
Yeah, that seemed pretty quick.
All the buddy levels are very short. I think at this point I'm just gonna let the post-me take over and just show you what to expect in every level, because, man, I've been doing this for 2 games straight. It's time to just kick back, relax, and be like, hey, what's up, Spyro 3? Let's do it.
You're gonna see gems, you're gonna see eggs, you're gonna see pain. There you
That's
go.
right. I will point out the skill points, which this level has 2. 2 skill points. The first one is to flame all the trees in Sunny Villa. There's 8 of them, I believe. And the second one, I'll explain that later. Because where this special bonus game comes from, I have no idea. I will say, though, I like the achievement for this level. Defeat every cowering Rhinoc. Which is literally all the small ones, so 100% the level, basically.
This happens when you draft every man into your army.
Oh, please. We need every single available Rhinoc to come help steal these dragon eggs and just, cause a muck.
Even Frank the Cowardice?
Oh, of course, Frank the Cowardice.
Even Ted the Timid?
Ted the Timid, he's going to be my right-hand man in this army.
Even Bob, the pacifist?
Bob, no, he's a pacifist.
Let me catch my breath.
I wasn't able to make it work there, but if you actually stay back far enough, there are 2 Rhinox on either side of this hallway, and they're just scaring that cat going back and forth. Now, I actually had a thought last night. You know how...
Oh, really? What was her name?
Oh, the best thought. Yes.
Anyway.
Anyway. I was thinking of how there isn't much congruency between the themes of all these levels. Like Spyro 2, you had connecting levels that were in specific homeworlds, and it kind of made sense. There was a reason for them to be there.
I just say that I love this little wind-up thing. It's like, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, man.
Come a little closer. Come on. I got you.
So I was thinking about how Spyro 3 has such drastically different levels and characters in every world. And then I remembered what they said at the beginning of the game. The Forgotten Worlds. And Sheila mentioned that this is where all the other magical creatures ended up when dragons left. Literally, these are the magical realms leftovers. Just go into their own little world.
So they just took the assets from the other games and just mashed them into this?
No. I'm not meaning asset mashing. I mean, literally, every other magical creature that could have been in a Spyro game are in these Forgotten Realms.
We forgot to include them in the census, so we just put them in the Forgotten Realms.
It's actually a pretty good money bag. Unless you were going for something completely different.
They didn't pay much either. It's hard to tax when you don't have much industry going on in these places.
I would like to take a look in the background and see if these were concepts that never made it to Spyro 1 or 2. So maybe they were literally just sketches that they never got to use.
So you're saying this is Spyro's Garage Inc.?
I don't know, there's a yard sale going on in Spyro Town. Half off everything. Just throw it in the game.
How much for these onesies for dragons?
50 cents?
I'll give you 25.
Alright, fine. Thank you, dear! There's a quick little secret over here. Gotta get some good use out of that hover that we still have.
There's an egg over there.
There's an egg over here.
There's an egg over there.
There's a tree right there.
There's a pot right there.
There's some. We're getting a lot of mileage out of this dragon. Ta-da!
Ah, another smart one. Yay!
They're not all stupid. A lot of them are just, you know, slower than the rest.
So then I ask, are they randomized? Because I swear, every other dragon egg I kept picking up was just some. So it must be randomized or something. I kept getting all the doofy ones.
Possibly. No, I want to say that every single dragon in the original game had the exact same animation, had the exact same name as they do here in Reignited.
Maybe you're just saving all the smart ones, and I'm saving all the stupid ones.
That's possible. I don't know. You're 100%ing everything?
I'm trying to. I mean, I've only picked it up once.
Everywhere. Maybe I can find
Yeah,
some
okay,
useful
let's go with
items
that.
under this tower.
We'll see. We'll go through the rest of the world, and we'll see if you're just getting stuck with the weird ones.
I'll probably jump back into it after a few more episodes.
So here is another great idea that I will give Spyro 3. A lot of levels have mini sections for your buddies. That's a cool idea. Gets more mileage out of them.
Well, hang on, I'm his acquaintance at best.
The thing for the completionist's sake is sometimes we're going to be going into a level and we need another buddy in the next world. Can't get it till then, so just like Spyro 2, we're going to have to come back for certain levels. Which kind of sucks. But then again, being able to use your buddies in different levels is a great idea. I really enjoy it, especially since they're so fun to use. Like, let's go for a moon jump here. Oh, this isn't idiot-proof. We could actually die here.
Oh, sure.
Also, talking about the, Forgotten Realms and how this is all the ideas that they possibly never got to use for the first 2 games. Gladiator lions. And the Rhinox are in gladiator uniforms, and we have everybody in robes. interesting idea.
Question for you, but I might save it for later, depending on how much of Spyro 3 Reignited have you played?
What I've recorded now.
So just the first world, pretty much?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'll ask you later, because I wanted to... Well, maybe I'll ask at different intervals, but... having played the original Spyro 3, and now playing this, do you think that there's a lot more polish given to it that perhaps wasn't given to the original Spyro 3? For example, Sheila wearing clothes and being decent?
Well,
Looking less like just, you know, a kangaroo?
they definitely updated a lot of designs. Some of the characters, there wasn't much to update.
Yeah, well.
But, in the case of, like, Sheila, yeah, updating her design, that was a good idea. Actually updating the clothing designs for a lot of these characters, like, you still got the lions wearing the togas, or whatever you want to say. So all of that was retained. The one design I do not agree with at all is actually the statue person we saw in Sunrise Spring. Fucker looks weird. And that's even comparing him to the original game, where he had no, like, eyes or anything. He was literally a statue that could talk and had a mohawk for some reason. So, yeah, we're reaching weird levels of redesign, but for the most part, A+. Alright, here's the punchline.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Oh dear.
Yeah, warning bells. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for that one.
Dog.
For instance.
Well, he'll be the pet dragon. Wait, no. Maybe that'll be the one dragon that gets, you know, goes to Scandinavia, gets tamed by Vikings. Maybe knock out all of his teeth. Is that Scandinavia? Ah, who cares?
No, that's the one whose head is used on promotional material for dragon hunters.
Ooh! Or maybe he gets lost in a Capcom game, goes to Monster Hunter.
Or maybe he's just delegated to first end game boss.
Guy's such a jerk. I wonder what he did to get that restraining order.
I wonder if these dragons grow up to be dragons in other games. It's like, did you hear about Jerry? Oh no, what? He's in Dark Souls 3. Oh, really? Yeah, did you see the trailer with the fire? That was him.
Oh, my
good for
God.
him. Yeah.
Last place, you got that.
You know what? I kind of like that idea. Now you got me thinking of games that have dragons in them. Like, that could have been Lucy. That could have been her. Well, we'll never know. Okay, here we go. You remember that one guy we saw through the gate that had the giant chicken leg? Well, there's how he got it.
Ooh.
You know, I was kind of hoping they would fix that reveal. Because in the original game, you could actually see him through the gate, and that kind of ruined it. But they didn't fix it.
No.
So you already knew he had a giant chicken leg, but they just decided to kill another giant chicken.
Warts and all remake, I guess.
I guess.
I'm dizzy.
I think I accidentally canceled his running. Yeah. Did I ever mention that you can tell Spyro 3 was rushed? Because it kind of carried over to Reignited.
Huh.
Not on the levels of Enter the Dragonfly, but there's some small things you notice.
Fun little things.
Fun little things. Nothing game-breaking, thank God. But yeah, the small things, they start to pile up. Somebody actually said in the comments for one of the Ripto's Rage episodes, do we have to start a glitch counter for Reignited? It's like, God, I hope not.
He's gonna grow up to be a colonel. He's already doing the chicken dance.
Yep, that's an Easter egg.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
Hey, I thought it was funny. Okay, we have that denizen of this world. As you notice, he went through the portal, which will probably mean something later. But we still have another small segment of Sunnyvilla to do. And out of nowhere, let's have a minigame.
Minigame.
Oh, by the way, there's the last tree. Skill point!
Yeah!
Alright, here we go. Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
I found this gladiator training arena. that also
Skateboarding.
makes for a pretty cool.
Of all things.
Here for a test of your boarding skills?
Okay.
I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come.
All
back if
15
you
of the
want some
lizards?
boarding tips
I think I can manage that.
Sure, it's easy.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Try to find those lizards. So these are reused assets from Ripto's Rage. Doesn't matter, though, because I think this is one of the few examples of them literally ripping themselves off. Yeah, we need to take down 15 of these lizards, and be very careful. Try not to crash.
You know what they say, cutting corners is how you, get cutting edge, I guess.
I mean, there's some good examples of games that reuse their old assets, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Yakuza.
Yakuza. Definitely Yakuza. Same map every time, but still fun.
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. So there are very good examples, so I'm not gonna, like, badmouth it for reusing assets. It happens. Especially in this cutthroat industry. It happens.
Sure, yeah.
There is no but. I was just throwing that out there, that I'm not gonna badmouth a game for using it for good purposes.
But this is Spyro, so they should know better.
Yeah, if only I were that purist, I think I might annoy myself.
Spyro is the best video game ever made.
Literally God!
It is a perfect piece of art and culture ever manifested by humanity.
What the hell was that? I should have fallen off there. Yeah, crashing on your skateboard is actually a bad thing. Small detail I remember from the old days. If you're not on a skateboard, these guys disappear. They actually burrow into the ground if you're not on a skateboard. I was like, oh, that's a pretty nice detail. And also a detail you couldn't notice in the PlayStation 1 era. He grabs onto a skateboard with his teeth while doing tricks. That's ingenious.
It really is the best game because that's adorable.
That is amazing. Toys for Bob, if that's an added addition that you did, congrats. You get all my kudos.
Oh my cutos!
Oh, all the cute. All right, 3 left. I'm gonna get these guys. This is more of a quote-unquote tutorial on skateboarding. There's no punishment for crashing. Just find those lizards, go off ramps, find out what works, find out what doesn't work, and most of the time you have to land the opposite direction of where you launch yourself on a half pipe. Just go back to your Tony Hawk roots, and if you've never played Tony Hawk, do yourself a favor, pick it up.
Found this in a lizard burrow.
Emily.
Oh. Well, we'll try again later.
Yeah, we'll get you those flying lessons, don't worry.
If you can catch
All right,
all the
time for your real
lizards
test.
before time expires
We got a
without
timer?
freaking out.
We got lizards. Same amount of lizards, same locations.
Not gonna be easy,
Get
though.
them in the time limit.
Don't wipe out.
Go get him, Spyro.
Yeah, don't wipe out. You find that out the easy way when you go for something and immediately crash. Yeah, you lose.
You wipe out like a wiper, don't you?
Maybe you'll do better this time.
Nah,
Go get him, Spyro.
that was an example.
Oh, okay.
And literally not because I accidentally missed the ramp. Yeah, so if you fail, if you break your board, that's it, you're done. You have to redo the entire thing over. Thankfully, this course is extremely forgiving in that the lizards are not in places where you have to do tricks. So if you're still getting used to the tricks, you don't have to do them. You just have to go off ramps, maybe turn a little bit. Whoop. Stop! I really like the skateboarding mechanic in Spyro 3, and it did get better controlling, sorta. Because we have advanced technology, the turns are now a lot sharper. So if you ever see me wipe out while trying to do multiple spins, it's because I'm still trying to get used to it again. It's been a while. Did you ever play this?
I got to this, yes.
It's good stuff.
I was just like, oh my god. I kind of forgot about this, but I knew it existed.
Like, from a first-timer's perspective, seeing this out of nowhere is just like, okay, we're doing this. Okay, we're doing this.
Wipeout couldn't breathe because it was just so adorable watching him with his fucking skateboard.
Oh, and I like the other thing when he jumps. Look at his legs. Whee!
Like, yeah, I'm getting sick air, guys.
Woohoo! Down with the establishment. Hey, we got him.
Whoa, that was sweet. And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
She got in before Waluigi, and that's just precious. This is what we get instead of Waluigi, you kidding me?
Yeah, well, I mean... Well, there's other eggs.
There are other eggs. Now for the course record. That is the other skill point in Sunny Villa. Beat that course record.
Good luck.
It's very easy. How easy? Let me show you. First of all,
Beat that course record, and he pulls out a very rough vinyl record.
that's right. There is one cheat that is exclusive to Spyro Year of the Dragon. Do this code that you see on screen, and when you hear it actually pop up...
There it is.
Your skateboard house is now a squid!
Why is it a...
So, this is a reference from the original Spyro 3.
Oh.
One of the levels, you were actually skateboarding on squids, and from the looks of it, they changed it. So now this is a brand new cheat in Reignited. Damn it. So one of the easiest tricks you can do are 4 spins to the left, 4 spins to the right, and I can't see, thank you background. And doing that will either get you the score of Gulp or Crush. And as you can see, I'm having a bit of trouble here.
It looks like you're getting kind of crushed here. Or you're getting
There we go.
gulped.
Gulping down bad points.
Eh.
So every time you do a trick and you land it, the denomination of doing that same trick again goes down. So for example, if I were to go off the half pipe again and try to do Gulp or Crush, it would be down by like 150 points, something like that.
Oh!
Ow.
These poor squids, you're just...
They're blowing up.
Well, first of all, you're riding their bodies on fucking concrete and just... Oh, God, I can't even imagine the kind of agony they're going through right now.
So I'm gonna say this first attempt, I do not make it because I'm trying to remember what the trick button is. There is a trick button. I swear there's a trick button. I just can't remember how to do it. But just know that if you want to beat the course record, honestly, doing spins in this half pipe is the easiest way to get it. Because even though the denominations are going down, you can still get a pretty decent score.
You know what the top score is?
The top score is 3,200 points. So, as you can see, not too hard to rack up the points. But eventually, we will have to get better, because the skate park might come back.
I feel like that might should be will.
The skate park will come back, because why leave a good idea like this only once? Oh, just missed it. Alright, well, that's a bust. Let's try it again. Don't worry, it's a lot easier.
Sorry, Spyro, you gotta pay $250 to register again.
If you press the top button on your controller, whether it be Y on Xbox One, whatever the button is for Switch, or triangle for PS4,
X.
triangle, sorry, you can do special tricks. And by the way, if you make that 5th spin, you get extra points. So, in 5 whole spins, I managed to get and beat the course record. So we're done. I managed to get Big Gulp.
See, now that doesn't count! You cheated that time, Spyro!
Uh-huh, yeah. So anyway, here's what you can do.
Ah!
You can do backflips, front flips.
What the?
You can also do diagonals. Check it. Woo! Yeah!
Ah!
Doing multiple spins like that will also get you a different character name from Spyro 1 or Spyro 2. But you can also faceplant like that, and it's very tragic. Sorry, Squid. And yeah, that's pretty much for the skate park. So let me grab the rest of the gems. We've beaten the course record and missed one gem.
One more. Where
One
the fuck?
gem.
Where the fuck is it?
Oh, it's not in the skate park. I can tell you that.
Why don't you ask Sparks?
Don't worry, I do. Yay! Beat the course record. There's the other skill point.
Skill point.
So Sparks is telling us it is back in the regular stage. It is not in this part. And that is actually where Sparks comes in way handy in this game in particular. If you are in a sub-segment, he will always point to the door when you are done collecting gems.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes! Yes! Thank you, my boy. So the last gem is somewhere out in this overworld. Don't worry, we'll pick it up. But here's this little Easter egg I didn't know about. The chicken's back. Since there are no more Rhinox, chicken's just chilling.
Yeah, but we're still gonna eat it.
Well, that's fine, dude. You do you, but I don't know. Let's take a wild guess as to where it is. Oh, hey, there it is.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah.
Behind a pillar. Okay. Oh, the good thing about these levels is they aren't that big. So, literally just a hop, skip, and a jump straight through the gate. And there we go. That was a good level. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like how it all comes together. And I like skateboarding. And now for a special cutscene that happens after you beat your first main level. Or is it 2 levels? I can't remember. I just know this happens soon after you complete one of the earlier levels. As soon as we get there,
There we go. All right.
Let's have some more world building.
And she shoots him from behind. Grrr.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorcerer.
Oh.
The amount of emotion in that face.
Pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
What a bitch! Alright.
Don't shit that.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
I have my master's, asshole.
Is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Oh, Lord. Hunter's into tsunderes. Cool!
Nah, he's actually a masochist.
Yeah. Hurt me more, baby.
You think she could zap me some more when I go see her again?